Hey guys, and welcome back. As you can probably see, we are in a new space. Woo, 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 woo. I have recently moved back down to Melbourne after staying with my parents for a couple months, and I finally moved into a new place, so this is where it is. Also, massive apologies in advance because I live on a semi-main road. Yay! Not. So there may be a couple like car background noises, so please, just ignore them. Cries. So today's video is a very exciting one for me because I have a little bit of an announcement that I'm going to mention towards the end of this video, so stay tuned to find out what that is. Woohoo! But today's video is all about some important tips to starting your handstand journey. Because as always, I love a good handstand video, so let's dive straight into these very practical and non-hacky tips to start your handstand journey. Well, let's go. So my first tip is your mentality. So your mentality or your mindset when it comes to starting your handstands is super important, because sometimes people find like a handstand video and they're so inspired, which is amazing, but people then think, oh yes, I'm gonna work on my handstands and I'm gonna get them. As soon as you accept the fact that handstands are not an overnight kind of skill that you get, the better. Because handstands, they take a little bit more patience and practice before you start to get them. So the sooner you accept that will help you to have a positive mindset about practicing and not being too hard on yourself in those early stages. Will help you to not be as disappointed as you might be if you thought you could get this amazing skill overnight. Tip number 2. Now this one I think is super important and not a lot of people actually talk about doing this. And it is something that I firmly believe in when it comes to working on your handstands, and it is practicing your body shape on the ground. Because when you are first starting out and someone tells you all of this information about like your body alignment and your stacking and how it should be, and as soon as you go upside down and you try and think about any of these things, your brain feels so scrambled because you're upside down, and that's so disorientating, and you're like, oh, tuck my hips under? What? Heels? Back? You know, it's actually really confusing when you first start to go upside down. So that's why I think practicing your handstand shape on the ground will help you so much more before you actually go upside down. And I have a whole bunch of stacking drills that you can do on the ground to help you to start to learn which parts of your body you need to engage and what you're doing with them before you actually go into a handstand. I'll link that little video up the top in the cards and down below because they are super helpful drills and they're just so good to do. My third tip is finding appropriate resources and information to help you on your handstand journey. And that brings me to a very exciting announcement of my beginner handstand PDF called the Handstand Circus Way. Now, I've been working on this for a couple months now, and I'm super excited to be sharing it with you because it is a free PDF that is, it is so much information all jam-packed into this like one PDF. So you have one spot where you can go to and you have all of this super helpful information that can help you to start getting a solid handstand. And I'm just so excited to help you guys with another piece of resource because sometimes, you know, YouTube videos get lost in the abyss of your watch later playlist. And so I was gonna make you guys a PDF so that you have it like right there on your phone, or you can print it out and you can have it lying on your desk so that you see it there every day and you're like, yes, I'm gonna practice my handstands today. So yeah, I am releasing that, and it is a totally free PDF you can grab it down in the description below. I'll leave a little link down there so you guys can grab that. Now, I know that sometimes PDFs for physical skills can sometimes be a bit hard to read, so I'm going to accompany the handstand PDF with a YouTube video of its own of all of the skills and drills that I go through in video format. So if you are struggling to understand through the photos, you can always go to this YouTube video and you can see the skills done in like real time. I'll also release that video quite soon after this video, and I'll leave a link down in the description below so that you can click on that and go to that if you need to. And I'll link it up in the cards above. But yeah, I'm super excited for you guys to get your hands on it. I hope you enjoy it. If you do download it, please let me know down in the comments and let me know what you're most excited about for starting your handstand journey, because I want to hear about you guys' progress. And if you're just starting out, and if you have any feedback on the PDF, please do let me know down in the comments. I'd really love to hear from you guys. If you're excited for this video, hit that like button because it really supports my channel and the YouTube algorithm. And if you want to see more, consider subscribing. Click that little notification bell if you want to be notified anytime I release a new video, which is usually once a week on Sundays. And I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Oh, my eyeball. I want to cross my legs, but I can't. Attractive! Have fun, future Ellen. They are so loud. Fuck my life.